Why play Akali top? Well, she is incredibly fun to play. She is amazingly mobile, she brings tons of damage, and she's very safe being difficult to gank. However, she is weaker in the early game, and she is squishy if she ever gets locked down. Akali's passive is after damaging an enemy with an ability, she creates a ring around them. Akali gains bonus movement speed while moving away from the center of the ring, and once she exits the ring breaking it, she gains bonus movement speed towards champions. Upon breaking the ring, her next basic attack is empowered to have bonus range and deal bonus damage. Akali's Q is a cone skill shot which deals damage to enemies hit. Enemies hit by the end of the ability are also slowed. Akali's W throws down a shroud where she gains 100 bonus energy and bonus move speed. This shroud comes out in a donut shape, and while she's inside she's invisible. Attacking or using an ability will break this invisibility, however she will enter back into it. Akali's E is a straight line skill shot which also flips her backwards. The skill shot stops on the first enemy hit, dealing damage and marking them. This can then be reactivated to dash to that marked target, dealing massive damage. This can also be used into her shroud to dash into the shroud. Akali's ultimate has two activations. The first is a point and click ability which dashes her to an enemy champion, dealing damage to enemies she passes through. The second cast has to be used within 10 seconds of using the first one, and it's a straight line skill shot which deals damage to enemies she passes through, dealing massively increased damage based on their missing health. For combos, your go-to is use W into your Q, proc your passive and attack. Do this twice more into your E, then reactivate it into another Q and attack. And your all-in combo is to ultimate into your E, W and reactivate your E. From here, use as many Qs and passives as you can before using the second part of your ultimate for the kill. For matchups, Akali is great into squishier top laners who she can easily get onto and blow up. However, she can struggle into pure lane bullies. For runes, take this. Your longer fights makes Conqueror a good choice. For build order, start Shield and Pot into tier 2 boots and a Storm Surge. After this, a Shadow Flame and Zhonya's are great pickups before finishing a build with any of these as needed. For skill order, start Q then W then E before maxing Q then E then W, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Teleport and Ignite. Between all your dashes and W, you already have great chase down and escape ganks with ease. Starting the game, Akali isn't one of the strongest laners, so your main focus is going to be on farming hard and taking good trades where you can. At this stage, you do have high energy costs and your cooldowns are pretty long. So, where you can and should be poking your opponent with Q when possible, especially if you can follow up with the passive, but make sure to be aware of your energy, as if you're out of energy, this will be a window for your opponent to go in. When you have ultimate, you now have access to two massive dashes along with tons of extra damage. So, as long as your opponent's around 60 or 70% health, your full all-in combo will get the kill. Entering the mid game, take your tower as soon as you can. From here, group with your team and go to a side lane when it needs to be pushed out. Entering late game teamfights, play as the flanking assassin. After the fight starts and cooldowns have been used, use your abilities to jump onto the backline carries. At this stage in the game, you quickly delete anything at all you touch. After your first kill, rely on Zhonya's and your shroud to keep yourself alive as your team follows up. And that's how to play Akali top. If this video helped you, leave a like and comment below who you want to see next.